In January 2025, Chinese startup DeepSeek released its reasoning model, R1, claiming it has powerful performance and low costs. It also adopted an open source strategy, quickly starting a reasoning model trend. But in December 2024, OpenAI and Google launched ChatGPT o1 and Gemini 2.0, kicking off the reasoning model competition. So what exactly are reasoning models that make tech giants and startups all compete to invest in them? Reasoning models became a hot topic in AI due to the developmental bottlenecks in AI. In the past, the AI field pursued the scaling law, which means using more data and hardware to improve model performance. But this brute force method has hit a bottleneck. Even with more resources, performance gains are becoming less significant. More importantly, traditional large language models could not solve the problem of hallucinations. So the industry turned to reasoning models, hoping to find a new direction for breakthroughs. Compared to LLMs, reasoning models have the advantage of accuracy. The limitation of LLMs is that they excel at fluent conversation, not at answering questions correctly. LLMs are essentially a probability calculating math algorithm. Through training on vast amounts of text, they learn the rules of human language. So, based on context, they calculate the probability of the next word to complete a natural, fluent sentence. A model might say, "The weather is nice today," because in its training data, this sentence has the highest probability, or this word pairing is most probable, not because it understands the sentence's meaning. This leads LLMs to give different, even conflicting answers to the same question, because their answers are based on probability, not logical reasoning. Reasoning models improve upon LLMs by enhancing accuracy. This is done by optimizing methods, not just by increasing computing power. Reasoning models use the chain of thought method to simulate human thinking, breaking problems into smaller steps and then deriving the answer step by step. This lets reasoning models give more reliable and logical answers. In tests requiring accuracy, like math reasoning and code development, reasoning models usually outperform LLMs. On the IME 2024 Advanced Math Test, DeepSeek R1 and OpenAI O1 scored 79.8 and 79.2 respectively, higher than typical LLMs like GPT-4o and DeepSeek v3. In the Codeforces programming test, DeepSeek R1 and OpenAI O1 scored 2029 and 2061, also higher than typical LLMs. Due to their accuracy advantage, reasoning models are especially suited for fields like medicine, where diagnoses must be correct. According to a Harvard Medical School study, OpenAI's reasoning model, O1, in terms of medical diagnosis, surpassed human doctors. Its diagnostic accuracy reached 88.6%. In practical applications, reasoning models can analyze tumor traits and history to help doctors plan treatments, like combining chemotherapy, radiotherapy, immunotherapy, and surgery. Besides accuracy, transparency is another key advantage. Doctors and patients must grasp the AI's process to trust its diagnostic recommendations. But the characteristic of traditional LLMs is that they only provide answers, not their thought process. This makes them hard to fully trust. But the chain of thought method clearly shows each step of its thought process, letting doctors see the basis for each suggestion and make better judgments. There are already medical startups using reasoning models to analyze medical data. For example, the startup yHow.ai, based on DeepSeek R1, built the open source model PatientSeek to assist doctors with disease diagnosis and create treatment plans. Besides medical diagnosis, it can be applied to legal affairs, financial analysis, autonomous driving, and scientific research. In the legal field, for example, reasoning models analyze vast legal documents, providing more accurate legal advice. In financial analysis, it can analyze market trends and risk factors to help with investment decisions. With the open sourcing of DeepSeek R1, the implementation of these apps will be faster. It's foreseeable that after reasoning models become widespread, AI won't just be a tool for text or for generating images and videos, but a key partner that can think deeply and solve problems with humans.